Roadrunners Hall of Fame, class of 2024, Dave Morgan.
When I saw him graduate, when I saw him win national titles, when I saw him now become a Hall of Famer, it almost brings tears to my eyes, because there really isn't a better person, and there's not really someone that deserves it more than Dave Morgan.
Not only is Dave Morgan a great coach, but more importantly, he's a great person and a great friend.
He was a standout player, having earned the NAIA All-Area First Team in 1985 and was named Second Team All-Rocky Mountain Intercollegiate Soccer League that same season.
Intense player, he was a physical player. Kind of early on, he was a weight room guy, and there wasn't guys that really did that early on, and he was one of those guys. So he was always really strong, and Dave was technically skilled. He was a great teammate, lifted everyone up.
Morgan had the talent to continue his playing career after Metro State and played with a few local professional teams. But soon the former Roadrunner would trade in his boots for a clipboard and was back in downtown Denver.
When I first arrived at Metro in the spring of 2002, I didn't know anybody. And I talked to the men's soccer coach at the time, Brian Crookham, about our big $1,500 a year assistant coaching position. And he recommended Dave and said the same things. And from that moment to today, Dave has been consistent in what he's done.
Morgan was an assistant coach for the Metro State women's soccer team for 13 years, helping the program win 8 RMAC regular season titles, 4 RMAC tournament titles, and 2 Division II national championships in 2004 and in 2006.
He was ahead of his time, I believe, in women's soccer. He has such a good ability to connect with people and females. And obviously coaching within the game. But I really, look back. When I look back, I just see what I see. His greatness is his ability to connect.
Dave was vital to our success, our national championships in 04 and 06 with Metro State. All the work and time he put in for basically not even covering the parking at Metro goes without saying.
Morgan left the team to become the director of the Colorado Storm, but was quickly asked to come back and stand by the side of Adrianne Pietz, the newly hired head coach at Metro State, after Sanchez left to lead the Wyoming program.
Danny was very adamant, you need to get Dave back. You need to get him to come back and, help you. And I was like, yes, I do. I agree. He knew things that maybe we didn't know at the time about ourselves quite yet. And he knew how to push buttons to get people to be their best. But in and this is what I think he's so good at, but in a authoritative way. He lets you kind of figure it out yourself, and believes in you. And that, I think, is very powerful.
After a quick stint with the University of Wyoming, Danny Sanchez was back in Colorado and took the University of Colorado head coaching job with their women's soccer program. And of course, he needed an assistant coach.
As our relationship grew over the years, and I went up to Wyoming for a few years and got an opportunity to come back to CU, and when we had an opening here 11 years ago, Dave was my first phone call, and it was about a 5-minute conversation for him to come join us here at CU.
He's the ultimate half-full guy. And so CU's done a really good job in putting him in a recruiting role, because he's hard not to like. And it's not fake. He's just a really good person and positive person. And if a parent's taking their kid to the next level and they say, wow, I want to put my kid with somebody, this is a really good person to be with.
Dave, I just want to say congratulations. This honor is so well deserved. It was an honor to play under you. It was an honor to coach with you. And this is highly, highly deserved. The impact that you have had on all these young women is incredible. The impact that you have had on MSU Denver is incredible. And the journey that you have had is incredible. I just feel honored to be your friend, to be coached by you, and to also have been your colleague. Congratulations.
So I couldn't be more happy for Dave. I know this means a lot to him, and he deserves it. And congratulations, Dave. It's big time.
Hey, Dave, this is Marty. I can't believe you're joining us in the Hall of Fame. I could not be more proud of you. Go Roadrunners.
Dave Morgan, Roadrunners Hall of Fame, class of 2024.
Wow, I don't even know where to start. It's incredible to be here tonight, and I know we get 5 minutes, and I'll try to keep to at least 10. It's hard to do this just because there's so many amazing people in this room and so many amazing videos. Hold on one second. She never goes without giving me a hug, still to this day. I love you. That's awesome. I kind of tease about this a little bit. It's funny because this university has come so far from back when I was here. I'll date myself now. I usually don't do this. Danny will tell you I always try to hide my age. But I started back here in 1983. So it's been an amazing journey to see where the university started, where there was a dirt road, where the athletic complex was, where the fields were. Jesus and Moses used to drop me off there for practice. So, I was like, okay. To where my last day here in 2015, it was a sad departure, but an exciting departure, but it was sad, but unbelievable to be standing on that complex that is built out here for these wonderful, wonderful athletes. It is amazing what the university's done, Todd. Everybody, a really round of applause. Unbelievable, unmatched. I'm very fortunate to be able to coach up at the University of Colorado, and we are spoiled in our facilities and all the resources and stuff like that. But I'm telling you what, as a Division II program, I travel around the country all the time, and this is it. And it's going to go incredible and keep getting bigger and bigger with this guy. I love it. Good stuff. So now I'll start my speech. I won't be as long as the time I spent down here to graduate. It's a great story. I'm going to get to it, I promise. First, I wanted to say I would like to congratulate all the inductees here tonight. It's an incredible class of 2024. I'm honored and humbled to be here tonight. It is absolutely amazing, and I'm proud to be inducted with you. So amazing to you guys. Congratulations. Phenomenal. I would obviously start this off by thanking Todd Thurman. Thank you, Todd. Awesome. It's incredible, the Hall of Fame and where it's going. The Hall of Fame committee, thank you so much. It's incredible. John Kitzman, amazing. Rob, the interview, hilarious story. Rob and I talk. I'm getting ready for a game against Oklahoma State. He's like, we can go maybe 20 minutes or so. We finish, I'm getting ready, I'm almost late for the bus to go play Oklahoma State, and I look at my phone, and we've been on the phone for almost 50 minutes. I'm like, oh my God, sorry. But thank you so much. What a great article you did for me. So appreciate you on that. Super stuff. I'll start off again here. I want to thank my family, my wife Sharon, my beautiful daughter Jordan. I'm now a granddad. Well, I'm Papa Dave. So little Lily's here. So yeah, it's awesome. Changes your life, I'm telling you. And she's back there in the door right there waving at Papa Dave. Really cool. Really sweet. Roger, it's a funny story. I introduced those two, so you don't screw this up. Keep doing well here. Roger, my stepson. So it kind of goes that, you always want to say thanks to the people that are around you, the wonderful players, everybody that helped me to get here. I see Rachel's here. Rachel, I'm so happy for you to be here and be inducted. You talk about a great goalkeeper. That is it. Rachel, awesome. Super, coming up. Something I always remember, and we all make sacrifices, but you always have to remember you have to sacrifice for today for who you want to be tomorrow. And everybody in this room has sacrificed, whether it's on the athletic side, a family member, friends, however that goes. There's that sacrifice that you put out there to inevitably be great at your craft or be great at what you do. And so we definitely always want to say thanks to those who sacrificed. And my family sacrificed a lot. I was a busy guy, but it all worked out and we're sitting here today. So wonderful. So thank you to my family for sure. So real important, there's a couple people that aren't here tonight, but I wouldn't be a road runner. And I remember, if I can remember that far back, my high school coach, Otto Razzani, who just turned 94, still at it, he brought me down here to meet Harry Temmer, who was the head coach at that time. Harry was a great guy. God rest his soul. Big Billy Chambers, our head coach as well, Coach Martin and I, just a phenomenal man. Al Ashton, phenomenal soccer coach, great friend. And then the godfather, as Martin and I always say, Lauren Donaldson. Lauren is Metro Soccer. I mean, he is an incredible player, incredible person. He's coaching professionally in the NWSL. He sent me a message tonight, and he's just like, enjoy this moment. And I'm like, wow, I'm standing up here and I'm going, I'm really enjoying this moment. This is really cool. So definitely want to thank all those people. And like I said, all the players and everybody that contributed along with it. So none of this is really important for me. None of this would have happened without my friend and my brother, Tony McCall. Tony's sitting right up here. It's a special story. In my life's journey, I took a couple, bad turns. We all do that. And it happens, and it's kind of what you do after it. I'm a second chance guy, and when other people were turning the cheek, I had some serious problems, and as of November 10th this year, I'll be 28 years sober. So yeah, it was quite an accomplishment. But people made it easier with a lot of help. But when people were turning their cheek, this guy over here gave me a second chance, and I wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for Tony McCall, my brother. I love him because, I'm a second chance guy, and like Adrianne was saying, it's always nice to be able to connect with people and see where people are at in their life and be a part of their life and positive. But Tony brought me in to a club that he was starting. We put it together. We were pretty successful. But the name of the club was Colorado Extreme. We always said extremely average. We coached a couple teams together and won a couple state titles, and man, the life journey with you has been amazing. So I definitely want to thank you, Tony. Unbelievable. Thank you, my friend. The big one, the big guy back there, Danny Sanchez. Danny, and my CU family, Beth, Jason, Brad back there to come and watch us play. Danny just won his 500th game overall soccer and 300 Division I games. Absolutely phenomenal. Great coach, great human being. I met Danny like we were talking in the video. I was just lucky to meet him and be a part of his world that obviously is a successful world. And through meeting Danny, then I met Adrianne, and I was really lucky. But somebody who looked out for us was Joan McDermott as well. Joan took care of a lot of us that are sitting in this room, and we never want to forget that. She put together a few national championships, right? So Joan, you're not here, but man, you're here in a lot of ways. So when I met Danny and we won the championship in 2004, winning a national championship's pretty cool. Danny and I were sitting on the bench just kind of looking at it. We don't have anything to do tomorrow. It's a great feeling, but Danny and I were back out working the next day. So we win the national championship, and Danny's like, hey, you know what? Let's get this degree done. Because when I finished in '87, I hadn't finished my school. And to be where I am today, you have to have a college degree. So I battled the alcohol, got sober, got down here, met these wonderful people, and Danny got me in with Joan. And then when Danny left, I owe a lot to Adrianne Pietz. I love Adrianne, and we coached together, and she pushed me out the door to get the degree in 2009, college graduate, which is unbelievable. Did it for my daughter. I wanted to show my daughter how important that education is, so it was phenomenal to do that. But I wouldn't have been able to do that without a lot of the help and support. So definitely wanted to thank Danny and Joan and Adrianne and the experience that they've provided with me. Last, I have to thank my buddy, Martin. Stand up, please. Marty Richardson is in the Hall of Fame as well. Martin was my co-captain. We played together. We got in trouble together. He won't tell the drinking stories. He's one of the only people in this room that knows those. But we had some fun together, Martin. And Martin he's an amazing human being. He runs Dog Nation, and what they do for people that are in dire straits and hurting and need help and support, he's there. And he's 100% behind Metro State. And being a part of his life and being a friend and now a Hall of Fame member with him, I stand in awe of Martin. But I wanted to thank Martin for you, the friendship over the years, but all the things that you do for people out there. I couldn't do what you do. I stand in awe of you, my friend. Thank you. So I know I'm at 3 minutes and 46 seconds. So in closing, I hope everybody enjoys this night. I know I am. It's incredible to be standing up here and just see so many wonderful, wonderful people and the joy in your eyes as well. I'm so proud to be a part of it with you, and I continue to be connected to Metro State. Now there's not the wagon wheel and the wagons, but nice cars and Teslas. So we'll be coming to a lot of games and enjoying Metro State and the university and the athletic program. Like I said, I see a lot, and man, I see where it's going. I'm proud to be a Roadrunner. Congratulations and good night, everybody.